Good morning. I realized I did that whole video yesterday and had a bit on shopping for shoes. Never showed you the shoes. Well, I'm wearing the running shoes right now, as I just showed you. They're Adidas, and so far so good. Although the first run with any new shoes, the knees feel a little worn because I guess you're compensating for the different form factor of the shoe. But their soles are made out of what's called cloud foam, and that's really a accurate name. They feel like you're walking on clouds or running on clouds, but they're very soft and comfortable. Anyway, I'll check back in a minute. It's that kind of day. Jeez. Cute name, you fucker. Good afternoon. What a fun day. So, basically, I had to do a remote interview for a guy to replace Ben. To catch you up real quickly, my employee Ben had resigned. He went on to another job and trying to replace him. So I had last week we didn't really get any interviews done or anything like that because my assistant was out of town. All the timing was fantastic on that, but no problem. Started interviews today, and the first one was a doozy. That sounded promising on paper. And then it was supposed to be a Skype interview because he doesn't live in our area yet. And man, you're applying for a job as an IT professional and you can't figure out Skype. But it wasn't even the issue that he didn't know how to use Skype as much as he didn't prepare for it. So he knew that this appointment was coming up. We booked it last week, and he didn't do a test Skype call with somebody else to figure out, hey, let me figure this out so I don't look like a fool. And he didn't do that. So it's like right off the bat, your aptitude for customer service when it comes to doing the type of business that I run, it's not good. Not good. And it just fell apart from there. So that wasn't good. A lot of resumes came in. Most of them are garbage. Got a couple of prospects that are looking really good, so we'll talk to one of them tomorrow, maybe two of them tomorrow. We'll see. But hiring people stinks. It is the worst. If you ever go into business for yourself, or if you're in the position in a company that you work for where you have to hire people, oh my goodness, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I swear I could probably start my own business in just teaching people how to A, apply for relevant jobs, B, create a resume that doesn't make you look dumb, and C, train you on how to address people, follow up, and, basically try to look good so that you'll get hired. I mean, people don't even try anymore. They're so lazy. I don't mean that in the way I was talking about yesterday about millennial lazy and, entering the workforce. I'm just talking about, can't you hand your resume over to someone to proofread it for you before you submit it to anyone? Having typographical errors and grammatical errors, spelling errors on your resume, it's just instantly no, you're an idiot. You have no follow through. You don't prepare. You don't care about your life enough to do things properly when you're trying to get someone to hire you. All right, enough grumpy BSing. I'm going to move past that. Oh, wait, no, I've got to BS about something else. So, you know how I set up a new server on Friday? Well, guess what? Server's working great, except one of the employees came into work today at that golf course and somehow got a 0-day malware infection. What that means is they got an infection, a ransomware infection, which is one of those infections that goes through your computer and encrypts everything, and then it goes throughout the network and encrypts anything that you have access to. And 0 day just means that the code was manipulated today, and it was able to get past the antivirus software that they have installed. Any of the security software, it just got right through it, which is awful, because we got this brand new server and the contents of their shared drive got completely encrypted. So that I got taken care of. That took a while. Luckily, I had set up a nice backup system, so anything they lost, they really only lost maybe like an hour's worth of work from earlier in the morning. Everything else was restored, computer cleaned. But my goodness, talk about looking like bad in the eyes of your customer, like, oh, I just did all this work for you and now I'm back again to do something else. Oh well, I'm not really going to be too bothered by it, because it's the nature of what I do. When it comes to that side of my life,
exit right to exit
dealing
28
with problems.
Long Point Road.
But yeah, it's been a very, very tough first half of my day. So I'm hoping the next couple of service calls I go on
turn left on Long Point Road.
Turn out to be a little bit more uplifting and happy, and maybe turn my attitude around, because I'm definitely feeling a little beat down right now, a little negative, and that's not helping anybody. So hopefully I'll check in with you later and I'll be happier. See you. Good evening. So, as I was hoping, the evening or the late day service calls definitely put me in a better mood. Customer I went, apparently they had, it was the first time I've ever met them, but they had hired another company to do the job, and they were so upset that they were talking to a friend of theirs who is a customer of mine, and I was referred to them, and they were so excited and happy when I fixed all of their problems and took care of everything and answered all of their questions. They even gave me a tip. I don't really work for tips, but I'll take it. I mean, who doesn't want extra money? But they were so excited that someone could actually do the job that they needed done. And, that happiness, they were just pushing it into me. And it really, I told them, I was like, hey, you know what? I've had a hard day, and you've really made me a lot happier. So don't ever doubt the power that you have in someone else's life with the words you say and the way you treat them. And that goes both ways. So be very careful of how you treat people, because you could be the difference between someone having a really good day or a really bad day. And the things that happened this morning weren't so much the fault of other people. They were just, the difficulty of life sometimes is hard. But because of those people just being so nice and positive, that really just washed all that other stuff away. And now I feel a whole lot better. And then the second call I went on in the evening was, simple. Took care of the problem, found out what it is, fixed it, easy peasy. And now I'm heading home to sit in traffic and talk to you guys, because I'm sitting in traffic right now. Aren't you lucky? No, I'm not going to babble on right now. I will possibly check in with you later, but I realized that I didn't show you my shoes yesterday, and I showed you my running shoes this morning, and I'm wearing my casual shoes now, but I'm driving, so you can't see them. There they are. Nice pair of Vans. They got these new soles called Max Cush, so they actually have a little bit of support. I like them.